MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jackson Generals and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pedro Rocha will stand in now as we take a look there at his splits between April and May. Hit in the air to right field. Correa on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that means.
Richie Molina steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Leonardo Correa.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his left, Royster. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team ends out to you.
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He's been crushing the ball lately, hitting over 450 in the last 10 games. He's doing a great job of going with what he's given. He's making them pay when it's a mistake pitch.
Come on, guys.
William Griffith will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Franklin backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Chris Cora, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
High and deep to straightaway right. Correa looks up. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Pedro Rocha is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Correa is in pursuit. He's got it 1 away.
No runner, cut it.
Matthew Royster stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Franklin is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Leonardo Correa digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Bullet back up the middle. Perez is right there, 1 down.
The batter.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Rick Farrell is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. High fly ball out to deep right field. Correa ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Rocco Perez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Richie Molina, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And he's not quite as powerful from the left side as he is batting right-handed, so he just doesn't quite have that same pop in his bat batting lefty.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Hey, see it drive it. See it drive it.
Leonardo Correa will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Ready with the first pitch here. This is line to left. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Parker Galloway will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Runner goes for third. On the ground to the right side. Royster is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 5 innings complete, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-3. Leonardo Correa digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder,
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll
Correa.
pick one out. Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Hey, your pitch. Nope. There.
Now a move over to first,
No, he's in
and the runner back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw,
No, he's safe.
and he just manages to get his hand in. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Throw him out.
He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
Got him.
It
That's him
bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
First for the victorious.
So that's a
Montgomery
wrap here
Biscuits.
tonight. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Jackson Generals and the Montgomery Biscuits. Coming to the plate now, Leonardo Correa, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time.
The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Rick Farrell will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And no one can corral that one. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. Rocco Perez will get his second shot now. He tripled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
Correa giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Generals are on top, 2-1.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Leonardo Correa digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3, Parker.
Rick Farrell is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, come on now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Cut, hold it, hold it.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Hey, here we go. Come on
Parker
now.
Galloway will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he drops it. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much with the bases empty, but this one's going to cost him a run.
Digging in to try it again, Leonardo Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this time around. 8th inning coming up. The Biscuits lead it 3-2. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
11 hits.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 6-3.
Time of the ball game.
Good night, everybody.
18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals and the Montgomery Biscuits.
Right fielder, Leonardo Correa.
Come on, big guy. Stay hot up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Come on, big dog. Stay hot. Let's go.
0-1. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
Lined hard toward right center. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go,
Josh
big dog.
Ball, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scores.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And Montgomery's out in front here, 1-0. So stepping in, number 20, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 1 and 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Correa is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Blow it up,
Also striding in, number 5, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line.
Heads up. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
And with one out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up one run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Leading off the inning, Leonardo Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. James is over. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman. Come on.
Striding into the box, Nick Franklin. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Towards second.
You got that, boy.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
The shortstop, Juan Bravo.
Hey, you got it.
Juan Bravo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Irving Stanley gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. Still early in this game. Have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
High pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Generals lead it 3-1. Leonardo Correa will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scored. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Well, this guy's certainly come through in the early stages here. 2 runs come around to score on the play, and he's got all 3 of their RBIs so far.
Hey, get your pitch up.
Josh
Come on
Ball
now.
will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. Well, we'll have to see how he responds.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from 3rd. Juan Bravo stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Oh, and they got him to lunge at one there as this is popped high in the air over toward the left side of the infield. James is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Leonardo Correa will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
You can do it.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Steve Liriano comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, plays it first.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Correa ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
The 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Ball on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Leonardo Correa digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Perez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt back. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jackson Generals and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Stay hot now.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Parker Galloway will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
On the money.
And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Chris Cora steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
One away here to begin the third.
Center fielder number 27, Rocco.
Now to the plate, Stephan Romero. He drew a walk his first time up. The 0-2 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Correa sprinting after it. He gets there, but he missed it. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Leonardo Correa digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Correa.
Line drive to left. Molina is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Yeah, you really can't take anything for granted out there when you're playing in the rain. You got to worry about your footing. You got to worry about raindrops getting in your eyes. You got to make sure you're in the right position. But in the end, he is right there to make the play.
Leonardo Correa will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the big...
And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now. Into the box now, William Griffith. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-1, here it comes. Now this is popped meekly in the air, playable on the infield. Franklin backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Leonardo Correa steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Leonardo Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go, 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 go.
Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Right here,
hard
right
on the
here,
ground
on the
to
back.
second. Royster gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Jackson leads this one 7-4. Leading off the inning, Chris Cora, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Pedro Rocha ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Correa has a read on it. Oh, and he botches it. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Oh, what a great throw.
Leonardo Correa makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Come on now. One time.
He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Here we go, kid.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Farrell is after it, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he wound up being a pretty
Back here with our minor league pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Stepping in, Leonardo Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Correa.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
Here comes the first pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Montalvo looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press. He's one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there.
Striding into the box, Leonardo Correa, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Hot shot towards the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is really turning into an onslaught now.
Digging in to try it again, Manuel Rosa. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Runners on the move for second. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
And another hard hit ball.
Nick Franklin will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
On the ground to the left side. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Leonardo Correa is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early.
Manuel Rosa strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid. Hey, like you can.
And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
Hey, let her fly.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runner goes for second. And no throw, as he'll just hang on to it. Nick Franklin comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. One out and a runner on second base.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. In now, Junior Montalvo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Heading out towards shallow. He makes the running play. 2 down. Leonardo Correa will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Biscuits lead it 7-2. Leonardo Correa strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
When you talk about players here in Double-A with good bat speed, take a look at this swing. That'll get your attention.
Manuel Rosa digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
No one better.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. High and deep to center field. Ward going back to the track. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Leading off the inning, Stephen DeLong, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Skied into straightaway right. Correa waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Leonardo Correa will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
1 run scores. 2 runs score. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Runner goes for 3rd. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Ware is there to make the catch, and now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and Montgomery's out in front here, 14-4. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Here now is our final.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Suns.
Batting 3rd, right fielder
Leonardo Correa will hope his heroics from last night can carry over to this one as he's coming off a 5-hit ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Hard liner toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
Manuel Rosa steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runners off for second. Taken for strike 3. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. Last month, he drove in over 20 runs. He's proven he's one of the best run producers in this lineup. And if he can continue that level of production, it's going to go a long way toward helping this team win ball games.
Nick Franklin will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Now batting. Right
At the
fielder,
plate, Leonardo Correa. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. Manuel Rosa in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Let fly. Let's go right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So stepping in, number 22, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the air, out to right.
You go, your ball.
Correa back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
now batting.
Junior Montalvo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Runner in scoring position at second. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Leonardo Correa will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Let's go now. One time.
Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Manuel Rosa will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, this is certainly not going to help matters defensively. This forces home a run to extend their lead, and now an extra base hit could really put this one out of reach.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Montalvo ranging forward, and that's the second out of the inning. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now. Parker Galloway will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
The 0-1.
Let her rip right here.
That's in there. Base hit.
Here you go, find the ball, find the ball.
1 run is scored. And a relay home, and it's in time, and he's out at the plate, so 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score.
Hosed.
Last half of the 5th coming up. The Biscuits lead it 4-1. Greg Ward will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Second baseman.
Leonardo Correa steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Manuel Rosa will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Huddleston retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And Montgomery's out in front here, 6-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Correa is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, third baseman.
Here we go.
Junior Montalvo steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Eat it. Nobody.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. And now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Correa is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Hold it.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Angel Colon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
Come on, big guy.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Correa coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Leonardo Correa, and we'll see if he can put together a rare shot toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Manuel Rosa will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And there he goes towards second to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Nick Franklin gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Biscuits lead it 6-2.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Correa is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. Biscuits win. They come out on top 6-3. Back here with our minor league pregame show. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Ought to be a good one here between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Suns.
Right fielder.
Leonardo Correa will see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Montalvo is there now, and he has it for the second out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, what's the key to a road victory for them?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep the ball on the ground, focus on hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Now a flare out toward right center. Correa moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now.
Coming to the plate now, William Min, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Correa will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the Biscuits on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Leonardo Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from first comes around to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math.
Mikey Matuk will dig in. He singled his first time around. swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Tamori is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Leonardo Correa makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Leonardo Correa.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Montalvo. 1 down. Leonardo Correa gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Correa.
This is line to left, and that'll get down out there. And the run is in to score from third, make it 5-1.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Mikey Matuk digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's running towards second to the hole left side, and it's through. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Now batting, first baseman
Josh Ball will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Montalvo has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Nick Franklin stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Little dribbler back at him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 left. It's stretch time here by the shores of the Blue River, and Montgomery's out in front here. 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, Leonardo Correa, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Come on, baby, one time. Here we go.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
Rips this one to first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
now batting.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for Leonardo Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to...
Leonardo Correa will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Arnaz sprinting after it. Bases are loaded with only one out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Hit in the air out to right. Arnaz giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. One run is scored.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Leonardo Correa is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on. And another hard-hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw, and a dive, but he's back in. Nobody out, runner on first. And again a throw. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Josh Ball steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Just checking.
Runner goes. Taken for strike three. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full, and Montgomery's out in front here, 4-0. Leonardo Correa will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Rip it up there.
Line drive to left. Gill is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. Patrick Owen will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Leonardo Correa strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Here's the 1-1. There goes the runner on the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
And ideally on this play, you'd like to think you could make it up to third, but no sense risking it if you're not sure. So even though he was in motion on the pitch, he's going to wind up holding on at second base. Hey, better to be safe than sorry.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Patrick Owen will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far.
Right, Correa looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Back here with our... The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Montgomery Biscuits. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He comes into this one with a batting average against lefty pitchers over that 300 mark. So clearly he's very comfortable hitting against southpaws. I expect that to translate into a nice game for him.
Batting third, right fielder.
Leonardo Correa will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Have a look.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Backhanded. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Well, that's one way to get yourself on the scoreboard for the first time. They always say, get that runner home any way you can. And, well, this counts. It'll be scored an infield single and an RBI.
Nick Franklin comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Lifted in the air out to right. Arnaz has a beat on it, 2 down. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score.
Hey, make your pitch right here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Correa ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-all ball game. Leonardo Correa strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the third inning.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Manuel Rosa steps in now. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away.
There we go, kid. He's going.
There he
He's
goes.
going.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforti is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Nick Franklin digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance.
Let her fly. Let her fly.
Now a move over to first,
He's in there.
and the runner back safely.
Keeping him close.
He's going. He's
Runners
going.
on the
He's
move
going.
for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
1-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to
Get
second.
here, get here, get here.
And the 2-out
He's
threat
out.
will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Leonardo
big guy.
Correa will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Right there for strike 1.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Hey, come on, baby.
Manuel Rosa gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Runners off for second. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Biscuits lead it 5-3. Stepping in, Patrick Owen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Leonardo Correa steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Arnaz on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Lined hard toward right center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh. Manuel Rosa strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Ball's there, and he is out at second base. Patrick Owen will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Heading out toward shallow right, Correa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over. Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian, getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump in. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Leonardo Correa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing...
Come on, big guy, stay
Mikey
out
Matzer
there.
will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Two out with the man at first.
Throw him out.
And he'll step off. Runners on the move for second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over.
Hey, come on, big
Leonardo
guy, get your pitch.
Correa
Leading off
is
the
set
fourth
to
inning.
lead us off in the
Right
home
fielder,
half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to...
Digging in to try it again, Mikey Matzer. He singled his last time up.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Taken for strike three, the throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Now batting. First
Well, here the
baseman.
runner's going to break on... They put him
Patrick
away.
Owen will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Relay, hit me, relay.
And he is in there. Alejandro Rodriguez will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there as it falls. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
The batter.
Leonardo Correa digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Leonardo Correa will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh boy, this could be trouble. And it is trouble. That should be extra bases.
Right here,
2-run score. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Maybe he's pitching a little too loose here with a 4-run cushion. He's going to give 3 of those runs right back here on this double. I'm getting the feeling that we are in for a very interesting finish.
Here you go.
So stepping in, Mikey Matzer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ground ball sent back up the middle and taken in out there for the first out. Josh Ball will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left.
Parker Galloway has a chance now to bring home the tying run standing on second base.
And a dinger here would give him the lead. Let's see what he can get done here.
Trying to hold the lead, and he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Irving Stanley will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Lifted the other way to left center. In there, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Leonardo Correa, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Runners off for second. Line drive to center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? Leonardo Correa will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Let it rip, let it rip.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Mikey Matza digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You gotta love any game that's this tight, this late.
And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight.